If you want the exclusive, you want the tall boy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
Yeah, I think we've got to invest more in entrepreneurs and startups as a city. I always give the example of the startup that Bill Hartsfield invested in the 1960s. It was a small airplane company called Delta. And because our city invested in that small startup, it significantly changed the course of our city and made us one of the biggest hubs internationally. Now we've got the busiest airport in the world because we had the vision to invest in a small startup. And we don't know who the next Delta is going to be, but we've got to give people opportunities for that. And so one of the things I've talked about is how do we create a public-private partnership, maybe a VC fund at Invest Atlanta, our investment arm in the city. We've done a lot of incentives to create relocation for major companies. I think we ought to figure out how do we go build from the bottom up. Right? So we've given incentives for large companies to relocate and bring their business to our city, but we've also got to do a better job of growing some of these businesses from the ground up who are going to be invested in our city and want to stay here. Ohio did something similar to this where they created this public-private partnership VC fund that actually invested in companies. Two of the biggest problems entrepreneurs run into is access to capital and then guidance and mentorship on developing their business plan. We can do that through Invest Atlanta. We can create a public-private partnership VC fund that is willing to invest and let people compete for access to capital that we have in Invest Atlanta. And we can also use the members who are the business community, the civic community in Atlanta to provide mentorship and guidance to these young companies. But I think it has to be a robust program. It has to be a known investment. People have to come and compete for business. We can make it a really big deal where entrepreneurs are competing every year, almost like a Shark Tank type deal for these opportunities. But we don't know who our next Delta is going to be. But we've got a great entrepreneurial spirit in Atlanta. We're a growing technology hub. We've got this huge startup community at Tech Square and Atlanta Tech Village, and the city's got to make sure that they're an active partner in nurturing, investing, and then providing mentorship and guidance to young entrepreneurs. And I think if we embrace that spirit, if we have that in the city of Atlanta, we're going to keep attracting young entrepreneurs.
Think big, think tall, think tall boy.
Tall boy.